Okay, my video is starting. Okay, here's my family listening to my presentation. Wave! Okay. 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 Thank you guys for listening to my presentation. My name is Cassidy, and this is my presentation for my Comm 273 class. So, early nights, late mornings, we're all pretty used to it. Mom and Dad, you've probably had that growing up. I don't know. You guys go to bed pretty early now, but you guys probably know that, right? Hunter, you're probably used to that since you're in college right now as well. I am very used to it, obviously. I procrastinate and I put things off. And so I'm very used to these late nights and early mornings. Because of that, I usually have stuff in the morning though, but that doesn't stop me from going to bed really late. But I've noticed that it's become difficult to keep up with. And I justify it by saying it's part of the college experience, but honestly, I don't think that's really true. It's really hard. So I know that I've thought about it before, and I've thought about waking up early a lot. And when I don't wake up early and I have work, say at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I usually wake up right when I absolutely have to. So usually that's like 7, maybe 7:15, really pushing it. And that's giving me just enough time to get ready while being very rushed. And I'm definitely having to pick and choose what's most important to me at that point when I'm super rushed and have somewhere to be. Am I making myself breakfast? Am I cleaning up after breakfast even? So it's a very rushed environment, and because of that I often get negative, and I know I'm not the only one. We've all seen it. We all can get pretty negative sometimes. But it definitely puts you in a bad mood for the rest of your day. And for myself as well, it makes my motivation for getting things done throughout that day really low, and it's hard. So I know it's hard. With that, you feel like you have a lack of control in your life. You're just missing out on doing those little things that actually mean a lot. And I actually want to talk about someone named Jacko Willink who had the same experience. Dad, maybe you've heard of him before, but he's an ex-Navy SEAL, and what he does is, well, while he was in the Navy, he noticed that there were some guys who were doing really well in his programs and stuff, and he saw that or he noticed and talked to them that they were waking up hours before their day actually started. And he started to do that, and he's now become really well known for waking up early. And so he wakes up at like 4:30 every morning. He's been on talk show host. He's very passionate about it, and he talks a lot about discipline in it. And he says that there's no hack for waking up early. You just have to wake up and do it. And a quote that he says that I really like is, "It is much, much better to go through life attacking days than it is to go through life getting attacked by those days." Don't let that happen. Go on the offense. That's so true. When we wake up late, we feel like we are a victim of the day. And Jacko right here is telling us that we can't do that. We have a power. We have a choice. There's a author by the name of Thomas Corley who did a study over 5 years of hundreds of self-made millionaires, and he noticed that with each of them, they were waking up almost 3 hours earlier than their actual workday started. I think, Mom, you're pretty good at that, but Dad, you are. I'm not. I know I need to learn better. You guys tell me all the time. But anyways, he says waking up early to get things done gives you more control. It gives you a sense of confidence that you direct your life. It gives you a feeling of power. And I think that's really interesting. And it all makes sense when we look back on it and tie it together. And there's I mean, I hope you're feeling inspired now, Hunter, to want to wake up now, and just try waking up early. There are so many benefits that I think should definitely be talked about more. Some of those benefits are it de-stresses you, you perform better. Actually, a university in Texas did a study of those who woke up earlier, actually had a higher GPA than those who did not. So if that isn't motivation for you, then I don't know what is. So it also improves your sleep cycle and it improves your mental health. Just along with that, getting into a routine makes you feel in control and it really sets the tone for the rest of your day. I think that's so important, and it just goes back to all those things that we've talked about earlier of wanting that control in your life when you feel like you don't have it anymore. Along with that, positive habits equal positive mindset. So, and I love this. I think it's so important that these need to become habits. And, you know, even with these negative habits of waking up late, you know, it does affect our mindset. And I think the biggest thing about that is when you have positive habits and a positive mindset, you just feel like you have accomplished more in your life. And I think that really helps your mental health and your self-esteem. And you're just giving yourself time. You know, this waking up early and having extra time is not for anybody else, it's for you. And I think that's super important to realize that you do it for you. So what I want you to do, I know Mom and Dad, you're good at this, but Hunter, what I want you to do is wake up just 30 minutes earlier than you normally would. Just start small, but start waking up 30 minutes earlier than you normally would. Here are a few tips and tricks to help you do that. Like Jacko said, it's not going to be easy, but you need to be disciplined. There is no hack, but you can be disciplined. And just a few tips and tricks to do that are to go to sleep earlier. Pretty self-explanatory, it makes sense. Put your alarm clock further away from your bed. I think that's a good one. Don't rationalize. I think this one is most important. It's very easy to do, but we can't rationalize staying in bed. That won't help us form those habits. Reward yourself. So maybe make a good breakfast in the morning, like a really good breakfast, something that you really like. And then take advantage of the extra time. I also think that's important. And, you know, realize again that it is for you, your benefit. And then just some ending wise words from our man Benjamin Franklin that I want you to remember is early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Thank you very much. And I'm going to send you guys evaluation sheets through email. So please send those back.